and like we get off the plane, and first of all, like this was probably the only good thing that happened the entire day. Me and Bree get off the flight, and 7'3" man just coming towards us, and we're just like what? We look at him. It's Boban from Mavericks team, NBA player Boban.
Wow.
Player.
I don't.
Oh wait, he's on the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah,
he was the guy.
I don't even know who that is. I'm like, oh yeah, Boban.
I thought you meant to say Bo Burnham. I was like, oh, that's sick because he's tall.
7 feet.
Boban.
He is tall. He's tall.
Yeah.
Is he white?
He's Serbian. He's white.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he has like a very muscular face, like bigger ears. I have a video. Of
Okay,
like,
so
Was he on your plane or?
He was supposed to be on our plane, but like by the time we all got off, he was like on the phone. I'm sure he was probably talking to us and like, get me the hell out of here.
Get me a private jet. I'm
Mark,
getting the fuck out of here.
And Mark Cuban.
Mark, I need the PJ.
Yeah, that's what we heard. He got a private jet and he got out of
it.
there. So,
Were you attracted to this one fellow?
Not my type.
Oh, okay.
Not my type.
But the height was cool.
But it was just like cool seeing like an NBA player like literally in front of you. Like,
yeah.
You never get to you don't see that.
And you haven't even gone to LA yet, and you're just
exactly. So we were like, oh,
it's a good sign.
So like that was fine, and then we got off the plane by like 4:30. By the time like we're off, and we're still like in New York.
Mm-hmm.
So we get off, and they're like, so we're gonna give you guys some meal vouchers, but it's gonna be a few hours to get a new plane. It'll probably be at 8:00.
Oh my god!
I would have just went home and had dinner.
How much is the voucher?
Yeah,
is a meal voucher like a cash amount, or is it just a free meal wherever you want?
So it's $20. It's like a $20 voucher. But you have to use it at the plane.
What's that gonna get you?
That's the thing. Like literally everything at the airport is like
a basket of fries.
I got a bottle of water and a bag of chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's nothing.
Unbelievable.
So me and Bria are just like killing time. We're waiting around the airport. We're waiting. And then we see like it's getting close to like 8:00. So we're like, okay, let's head to the gate. Let's go check the thing. Mm-hmm. And they changed the gate like 4 different times. Like we were running back and forth, like literally because they were on opposite sides.
And this is not just your plane. This is every single flight.
All LA flights didn't take off that night.
Just LA, not the other flights are like flying to other places.
Well, like I know, like there was a Puerto Rico flight that got delayed. It kept being pushed back too. One going to Kingston, it kept being pushed back. Like a lot of flights were delayed, but that's because I'm pretty sure there's a strike with JetBlue right now with the like workers.
Oh yeah, they
don't have enough employees.
That's pretty surprising, JetBlue, because JetBlue's a pretty like good airline.
They don't treat their employees that well though.
I guess not.
I don't want to hear this
because we love JetBlue. JetBlue's like our favorite airline, and to hear that they treated you guys like
awful.
that hurts me.
$20 voucher.
Do better, JetBlue.
Do better.
Do better.
We're like, so we go at 8, and then every time like we're like looking at the screen, every time it's just being delayed another 15. It keeps getting pushed back. We're sitting there and like. We're sitting there till like 10:30 by the time they actually start talking to us. And
what do
you
do for that long?
We were sitting there.
Like,
we were just
what
sitting
do you do? Hours?
We're like watching.
So it's not like it's delayed till this time. They just kept you waiting. And they know too. They know that the flight is not going out. But they're just
tell us.
Yeah,
be transparent.
Bullshit.
Yeah, and like I even told Bria, I was like, when they keep pushing stuff back like this, that means they're just gonna cancel it. Like,
yeah, right. That is true.
But then we were like, maybe they won't. And like they were like, okay, so we saw the same flight attendants that were on our first flight walk into the second plane. So we were like, okay, we're about to start moving. Mm-hmm. Then they get off. They come right back off, and they're like, sorry, our shift's over. We actually can't fly with you guys.
What in the world?
Wait, they were what?
They went in, and then they realized their shift was over, and they couldn't leave.
So
we had to wait for 4 new flight attendants to come, and they took forever.
Hell, though, if I was a flight attendant and I knew I was getting paid just to like wait around and not do anything and not have to sit on a plane and not have to go somewhere else, I'd be like, psh.
They're chilling. They're loving
Keep that shit delayed.
I wonder how many hours those flight attendants were working for.
Well, I know pilots, because they said it. They were like, pilots can fly for like 12 to 14 hours, the 2-hour extension period.
Yeah.
I don't know about like stewardess and stuff. Like I don't know how long their work shifts can last.
Got it.
Once we saw them get off, like they sent like one girl came in, one flight attendant came up, and then like everyone was like clapping. Like people at the bar were like drunk off that. Like they were like people were getting drunk. Like you could just hear this. Like we just heard yelling behind us. We look and it's just the bar. That's
really funny.
One guy working the bar just.
Oh my god!
Moved around. I was like, it took another 20 to 30 minutes for the other 3 to show up, and they all came in with the like food and snacks, and I'm like, "This is what you guys are doing? Like, you guys have food and snacks over there. Like, let's go, get us on the plane."
I mean, it's just frustrating because you guys have been waiting around for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's like 11:30 by the time they all get there, and they're like, "Okay, so now let's expedite this boarding process. Everybody like stand. Let's go smooth." And it's like. People are so stupid at the airport. Like, if you know you're not Group A, you know you're not first class. Why are you
I cannot stand that shit.
Why do people wait in a long? Just wait till everybody's on board and then get on. Guess what? No one's gonna be in front of you.
To go to
no traffic.
And it was the fact that like there were so many people waiting by the actual gate, just staying there for the whole 4 hours.
And you can't get to like go up like while you're
like there was so many seats, and I'm like, why are you guys just staying there? Like, you think it's gonna happen faster if you guys are just chilling?
Yeah,
by
that's most people too.
Or they think like they're gonna get called up and like get upgraded randomly. Or, like they
like
think
you.
something. I really think the people who like are that close think something like their name's gonna be called and they want to hear it, or they're worried that they're gonna get bumped, and they're just so determined to get on the plane.
And it's crazy in these situations too. There's certain people that feel like they are gonna get an upgrade when everybody's dealing with the same shit. Yeah. It's like, oh no, they're gonna give me first class. Like, you think you're gonna get it over the 300 people that are waiting for their flight to go to LA? They're just gonna bump you up to first class. You're out of your mind.
Especially when they're all full flights. Like, you're not getting bumped anywhere.
And they announce when it's a full flight.
Exactly.
So then what happens?
We expedite. We all get on. We're sitting down. They like literally introduce all the stewardess. They're all standing up, like they're about to give like
graduation.
Like they're
doing speeches.
Like,
everybody's
ready. We're all ready. Like, everyone's so excited. Then they come on. Unfortunately, folks, that's the bad news. And the minute I heard that, I looked at everyone. I'm like, are they kidding? Like, is this gonna be like a little prank? Because they know we've had a long day. Like, it's a little joke. It's not funny right now. And he's like, so technically, we've been here for 12 hours and we've already done the 2-hour extension. And it was 11:56 when he said that. He's like, we would have to leave by 12:05, but we won't have a clearance on the tarmac till 12:35. So we can't fly you guys tonight.
My God.
And there's no pilots on standby. I'm sorry.
How do they not know this before they get you all on the plane?
That's why everyone was pissed, because it was like, you know, as a pilot, your limit. Like, why would you even get on? But then two white men, ran towards the cockpit.
I love how you had to specify two.
Say the race.
Ain't no other race is doing that on a plane, bro. You think I was gonna do that on a plane? Oh, because you're last tackle? No, it was
stand your ground, baby. Stand your ground. His eyes just trying to get off the plane. Everybody just tackles her.
No, they were so pissed.
I'm sweating.
Like, literally, by the time me and Bree were getting off the plane, we saw the police coming on because, like, the men.
But what did they just ran to the front and stopped?
Like,
that's pretty crazy that they thought that was okay. To
what was their reason? Could you hear what they were like?
I couldn't, because like we were kind of like in the back.
My wife's in labor.
Heard, like, two people running, like panting down this like the plane, and then like everyone's like yelling like on the plane. They're all talking to each other. Like, everyone break a TV on your way out.
Oh my
God! Like, blue. They're like, this is the worst thing. Like, everyone's like, break something.
Break something. Absolutely.
Everybody goes to break something when they.
Because someone else is going to have to get on that plane the next day, and they're going to be like,
my TV doesn't work.
Well, what's funny is I kind of broke, like, you know, the overhead bin.
Kind of. She was like, yeah.
But that was on the first one. I was pulling it off, and the whole thing came off, and I was like,
oh, like that picture? Have you seen the picture? It was on Twitter. The whole bin fell off, and everybody on the flight was holding it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like the whole top part just like came off the hinges, and I just dragged my back out and I dipped. I was like, what?
You know what they say? The bigger you are, the harder you fall. JetBlue is like one of the best airlines, and the fact that they did this shit, now everybody wants to take him down, break their screens. Yeah. On a Spirit flight, normal.
There's nothing to break.
Yeah.
The seats are already broken. No TV.
What are you gonna do? Steal their waters? They have it in a safe.
Yeah. Locked. It's got one of those spinning fucking bolts. Jesus.
They're like showing their eye, like scanning it just to get the water. Access granted.
Like,
so you got postponed to the next day.
They said they were gonna rebook the flights to the next day, but like we were only glad because like we didn't have a check bag, so like we didn't have to wait at the carousel because it was like 1 a.m. Like we were. At least we lived there, so we could go home. Like, there were so many people with their kids that like hotels were all booked. They were like, so no, there's no hotels nearby. But like, if you do find one, we'll like reimburse you. Like,
Hidayah was so stressed out too. She FaceTimed me on the plane, and this is when she was getting kicked off for the second time. I just see her tearing up. I'm like, oh my God, poor thing.
Like, the mother in front of me sitting, she literally had a full breakdown. Like, she was crying because her daughter was sitting next to her, and like her daughter was crying, like, I don't want to stay here forever. I want to go home. And I'm like,
No, you just grab the kid. Come with me.
You can come home with me tonight.
See, I'd be devastated if it was something like I had to be back for that was like,
Yeah.
what if
that'd
like
be
your
pretty bad.
parent was on their deathbed and you're like, I only have less than 24 hours to say
terrible.
goodbye and you're delaying
that's
my
the thing,
flight.
there's at least
That's
one
the only
person.
time where I'd be just like white knuckled about it. Not to hit somebody, but just
You
like,
would run to the front of the plane.
Oh, he would.
no,
I'm flying
no,
this plane.
I'd still be decent, but I would go somewhere else and tell like an employee my sad story, and they'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna do something.
Does white
we're gonna
knuckle
get
mean
you.
like you're squeezing, you're ready to fight? Is this
But
the
I
term
said
white?
not to be violent, but just where you're just
Yeah.
like,
No, I
That's
said,
what it means.
Oh,
yeah. You grip so hard.
She goes, "Aw, that's the third one I heard today. Get your ass back in your seat, sir.
Sir,
we leave
sir,
when we
please
leave." Damn.
Wow.
If you want to be with the spirits,
By the way, when they rebooked their flight for Wednesday, they didn't even do it for the next day.
They tried to do it for Wednesday, and I was like, no.
It was booked already for Wednesday.
Like,
and then
no. We're
book
like,
it.
you literally took our whole day away. You're not about to take another one.
Yeah.
But then, like, the flight was booked for, like, 7 o'clock, because there was an early one at 6, but it was only one seat left. It was, like,
okay.
both of us flying, so we were like, no. So it was 7 o'clock, but that got delayed to, like, we got on the flight, like, 9:30.
this is why it takes forever when you're like at an airport and you're talking to somebody who works there and
Yeah.
they're typing away. And you're thinking, what are they doing
what
on
are
the
they
computer
typing? Yeah.
that's requiring this much typing?
Right.
It's because they have to arrange all of this stuff.
Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy
insane.
that that's a job position, like figuring out flight schedules.
Yeah.
Could you
The
imagine?
stress of that.
Awful. And just the way people talk to you. Like, people are always so rude at the airport. It's like,
Yeah.
I get the frustration, but I'm not going to be rude to, like, they have no control over it. Like,
It's
not
they
their
didn't
fault.
stop the plane.
Yeah.
They
They're
didn't
not-
heat the engine up to
Yeah,
an
like,
excessive
right.
temperature.
like, I'm not gonna be rude to like the stewardess and the people at the front desk, but like people are just like, it was like literally on our first flight out, like when nothing was even wrong yet, like no one even knew there was a problem. There was like a man behind us with his family, and like one of the stewardess came and like normal stuff, like, sir, if you could put your bag under your seat, and like, oh, if you could put your bag under your seat, and then like close your tray table. And he was like, well, maybe if you got out of my space, I could.
Oh my
And I turned around, and I was
goodness.
like, who are you talking to?
It is
Like,
crazy how nasty you can be to a complete stranger.
and it's like she's not even
Yeah.
being rude to you. Like there's flight attendants who
Yeah.
are rude. Like, but she was being nice. She's just doing her job. Like, why are you being disrespectful?
Some people just got a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
And that's probably why our flight got canceled, because he was being a
That guy.
animal. That guy.
He held up that entire flight. No, it is crazy. Like when you see people like freak out on planes and like it takes like 20 minutes to kick that person off because they won't get out of their seat. I wonder what domino effect that fucking causes throughout the whole day, like for everybody around the world, because somebody doesn't want to get out of their
It's
seat.
like traffic. Like if something runs in front of the street, like
Yeah, that's
that's
crazy.
backed up.
It falls over all throughout like the next few days if you cause a hubbub.
So think about that next time you don't want to get off a flight because
Yeah. Yeah.
So we make it here safely and sound.
Yeah, around like 12:31.
Well, y'all look beat.
Yeah, because it was just like the same thing over. Like we did get to the airport at like 4:35 and like
Yeah,
10.
that's good.
We're
Well,
like,
you're here now. We're really
Yeah.
happy that you're here. We haven't seen you in a long time. By the way, I'm so sorry I haven't visited you in New York. She's been out
No.
there for
Over a year.
I've literally called him
year.
every time I talk to him. I'm like, so when are you coming? He's like, I don't really have time. Go to Europe. Go to Europe. I don't have time, but go to Europe. Crazy. Crazy. Never happened.
Why haven't you? Why haven't you? What's your excuse?
I literally have no excuse. For some reason, I just feel like if I'm not like with the people I'm working with every day, then like work isn't getting done.
He needs a buddy.
And I know you
Yeah.
don't love New York. Like I know you, right? Like
No, that has nothing to do with it. Like if you were in Florida, it doesn't matter where. Like and Florida was so much easier because like I'm
Yeah.
going there, I'm seeing you, I'm seeing my mom, I'm seeing dad. So it makes it much easier and it's like much more of a
things are getting done.
Things
You're
are getting
not worth
done.
I'm not enough.
No,
You're
no,
not
you
enough.
definitely are enough.
Not
It's
enough
just
for a
like-
Not
separate
enough.
trip.
That's just how my brain works, and it stresses me out when I like feel like that I'm leaving work.
And then not doing anything.
Yeah,
I get it. No, I
no,
get that.
no. It's not an excuse though. It's a
not.
horrible
It's
excuse.
not.
Yeah, no.
But you
definitely not.
apologized. You apologized.
Yeah,
And that's
I
what
apologize.
matters.
And I've already apologized like 15 times already, but I'm
Because every
apologizing
time I
publicly.
ask, he says, maybe.
I'm addressing the situation.
Why don't you go back with her?
Let me check my calendar. We got so much stuff.
really?
going
We don't have anything.
He's like,
There's
look,
so much stuff going
We're free.
on.
We can pre-record something.
No, I can. No, I'll go back with you.
really?
No, I mean, I don't want to get delayed for 12 hours.
Do you think we're bad luck?
No, you're not bad luck. I just feel like just the strike, just a lot of
Yeah.
You want to take Spirit?
a lot of heat in the
You want to take
airport.
Spirit? Because I think their workers are fine.
Let's just take a private jet. Let's just do
Okay,
that.
Kylie, calm it down.
Let's take a private jet, baby.
Have you seen those 5-minute flights they're taking?
Yes.
It is so crazy to watch.
I just saw that.
I don't see the big deal. Me and Matt were talking about this
Because
yesterday.
you know how much fuel they use?
crazy.
No, I know. I
Right.
totally understand that.
Sometimes it's because they're trying to move their jet to another place.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like
To a different
they land
airport.
at an airport and then they have to move their jet to like their hangar of where they keep it privately, or they like land there and they have to also drop off like the workers and stuff because that's where their cars are parked and stuff. The people who work
That is
on the
insane.
jet, like it does. You know,
a
it
whole
is
operation.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
You should be conscious of it, but most of the times it's because there's like
That's true.
you're just moving it.
I mean, everyone's just hypocrites in the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Truly is.
If there's a private jet sitting right in front of your house, ready to take you,
And you got
Down the
$1
fucking block.
billion in the bank account?
you're hopping right the fuck in. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Take
That's
a taxi?
true.
Come
That's
on,
true.
you're gonna hop right in that jet. Anybody would. It's fun. It's a jet.
So, like, why would you want to stay in a jet for 5 minutes? Like, what is really the point?
Oh,
of it?
Because
no,
I'd rather
I-
sit in that bitch
honestly-
than an hour in traffic.
Honestly, I wouldn't because I hate flying. So actually, no, I would take the car.
Sometimes-
I hate flying.
So even when you have a private jet, though, sometimes you'll land and you have to stay on your private jet though for like an hour or two for tax reasons. Because you have to have a certain amount of log time of you being on the plane, and if you haven't fulfilled those hours by then, you have to pay more taxes on it. So sometimes, like people, like will land and just have to sit in a private
Imagine
jet
that
for a few
problem.
hours.
What are you doing? Stuck on my jet. I got to sit in it for 2 more hours so I can write off taxes.
So I don't have to pay more taxes. Like, I'm not a billionaire.
Hey, you gotta be
That's
mindful.
Heath with all his Porsches. Yes.
Yeah.
So Hidayah, what are we doing in New York? Do we have a job right now? Are we in school?
So I don't have a job, but I do.
I'm trap housing it.
push it. Just
killing
push
it
it.
out
Drew.
there.
You do what you gotta do.
Wait, you've been out there for a year. Tell
Yeah.
us everything.
So I was just kind of like getting used to my space and like just it was the first time being away from home, so it was like I was just kind of like taking my bearings and being like really slow about everything. But like
Eat, pray, love.
yeah, but like just like a few months ago, maybe like I feel like everyone was on me about like what are you gonna do? What are you picking? Like pick something. So I was like, okay, so I did some research and I found a culinary school in Manhattan.
Nice.
So it's like 40 minutes away. It's really nice. They have a 9-month program, so you do 7 of them in the class, and you learn like everything from like you make like chocolate bars from literally the cocoa bean.
Oh wow.
Like you learn how to dissect
Like
it
all from scratch.
from the beginning.
Is this
Like, you make-
Corbin Blue? What is this?
No, it's
Corbin. What is
Wait, Corbin.
liqueur.
Oh,
Liqueur.
Corbin Blue?
It took me 5 seconds to
I was
register
like,
that.
wait.
I thought it was maybe-
Cordon Bleu.
Cordon Bleu.
Corbin Blues from High School Musical. God damn.
He just comes out with his curly hair and he's just like,
Are you jump roping and cooking?
yeah.
It's like that scene in High School Musical 2 where they're in the kitchen, like, come on, guys. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so
It's actually the Institute of Culinary Education.
Zac Efron.
Oui, oui. Zac Efron.
You have roll?
Okay.
Good. All right, go.
Yeah, like you just learn everything. Like literally, the final project for that is like you design a 3-tier cake. Like you
Okay.
just make like that's like
Cool.
Are you bringing your own set of knives to class every day?
so literally the Well, I'm sure I'd have to bring it, but like they do have lockers for everyone there. But because I did take a tour and I like saw like how the campus was set up.
Yeah.
Everything is included in the tuition price. Like so, you get like literally aprons, chef jackets, the knives. They give you so many like.
A little pet rat.
They said you can pick up one up from the subway. Bring your
Very
own.
good.
BYOR. I got mine.
Hey.
Yeah. Like,
So is it mostly like confections and desserts?
yeah, you could pick whichever one
Oh,
you
cool.
wanted. So I could have gone for like actually, but I went for pastries.
Nice.
And then like the last 2 months, it's supposed to be an externship where you work in a kitchen or a restaurant or a bakery, whichever. Like they work with you and find out what your specialty is and like what would fit you better. So you do 2 months there. How many hours that's required? Like you have to work the certain amount. And then usually after they offer you a job because they just spent too much training you
Right,
and everything.
yeah.
So like
How private are those classes? Or is it like
it is
it's
a private
class
school.
full of...
It is a private school. Like the seats are like it's like 12 kids in a class.
Oh, that's great.
Because it's
Okay.
just a kitchen space. Like
Yeah.
you can't have that many people. So it's like
No, that's good. No,
Yeah.
I feel like you'll learn
Yeah.
more and you're able to...
And when I went,
Go on.
Ask on. Okay.
Oh, no, okay. No, so in pastries, so what do you think like is your calling? Are you like a cupcake connoisseur or a strudel slut?
What?
Strudel slut.
Yeah, my mother watches this.
So sorry.
Are you like a strudel slut?
That's why I laughed in my head. I was just.
No, I totally understood.
that's
I totally
hilarious.
understood that. I totally understood
Annie, you
Okay,
could have said
or-
brownie bitch.
Oh yeah. Do you want me to re-say that? Do you want me to?
No, it's
Okay.
funny. It's funny.
No, it was funny.
I just looked like you just killed somebody. Strudel.
A brownie bitch. I should have said that.
It sounds like an Instagram handle, like strudel slut here.
Strudel slut here.
That could definitely be the name of a bakery in New York. I see.
Oh.
100%.
Oh,
Wow.
That is a good
Delete
name.
it. We're keeping that name.
It's
Well, they got
it's like
egg slut.
Egg slut.
Strudel slut.
How do they get away with that name? by
I
the
know.
way?
Because you can do anything.
In progressive
You can put
neighborhoods,
anything.
it's
I know,
Come
but
on.
it's called slut. I just feel it's like
It's jarring.
it's jarring. Yeah, it's jarring. Booty hole. Like, I don't know.
It's like Pink Taco. People went up in arms
Yeah.
about that when it started.
that one's okay because
I love
So
the
you-
videos though of them interviewing angry moms. They're like, "So why don't you like the name?" And they're like, "It's Pink Taco." They're like, "And what does that mean?" They go, "Well, I'm not gonna say, but I think we all know what Pink Taco means."
My mom loves the Dickens cider. That's my favorite.
Okay, back to the pastries.
yeah, pasty slut.
What your specialty is?
Like a croissant.
Well, I don't really know yet because like when I was like at home and like stuff like I wouldn't make cupcakes. I would make brownies most of all.
Yeah.
So, like I don't know. Like I kind of just want to see because I've never made like strudels or tarts and like they're gonna show like truffles. Like
Yeah.
to
Right.
learn how to make all.
You
want
want to make more high end.
Yeah, it is
like,
high end
desserts.
because
Yeah.
like the chefs that they work with are all in like nice restaurants. They're
Yeah.
all like alumni for the school, so like it works really well that like the kitchens you would be working in, they're gonna be like top notch places. So, like,
We need to move her out here as soon as she's done.
I know.
For Cremota Cafe.
Oh
Just have like
yeah.
some high end pastries.
Get her,
Yes.
get her
Oh,
on,
man.
get her on Sugar Rush. Get Hunter March on the line.
Oh, yeah.
no, that
We
would
should
make me
put
so
you on a-
nervous.
You better
On the
make
dessert
us. You better
show,
make
yeah.
us proud, though. We're gonna be there like, woo!
If you're the first one off, that will not be good.
That would be so
It's
embarrassing.
like, I'm like,
Oh, and Hidai would burst out crying too on the show because you did
Oh,
most
I
so
would
quick.
cry so quickly. They would
yell
keep me
that.
around for the money
Oh,
shot. They'd be
yeah.
like, yes, cry
Oh,
again.
cry. We need
I would just
tears.
love that as a gif of it like falling, and then it's us watching her, like and she looks at us.
It's so bad, but I love watching the kids competition
Oh
for
my
cooking.
The
God.
and
Master
seeing,
Chef, yeah.
but like seeing their stuff collapse and watching them break down. I don't know. It brings me pleasure, and I feel so wrong.
fun.
Let him
watching
weep. I want to see
these
some
kids
tears.
having meltdowns, and I'm just like, yes.
That's life,
If
baby.
you can't handle the heat,
Get
get
out.
out of the kitchen.
Oh man.
You're doing this in hopes to like land a really sick like
Yeah.
restaurant job, Michelin
Yeah.
star restaurant of some
Thing
sort.
is, like, I would definitely want to, like, I would work anywhere. Like, if I found, like, a restaurant in LA, like, if I found a restaurant anywhere, like, I would move to, like, work
you heard
anywhere.
that, Brianna?
Me and
Better
Brie
start
were
packing.
What's funny, me and Brie were talking about, like, both moving, and she might, like, do her master's in LA. Like,
Yes.
So, like, that would even work out, too, because, like, we'll be finishing at, like, similar times. Like, even if I worked another year while she was finishing.
That's Zane's
Wow.
dream.
My-
Zane's like, yes.
That just made me so happy. You better not change your fucking mind, Eric.
Stay in school.
Stay in school, get that master's degree, and get the fuck out here. Because she's not going anywhere without you. I don't mean shit unless you're there. No, that's awesome. I'm really excited for you, and I'm really excited for you to start this culinary
Yeah, it
school.
starts
I feel like you're gonna
August
really
3rd, so like it's like it is fast approaching, and it's 5 days a week, so I'm in the city like every day of the week. Just,
awesome. Also, Heath and I have been experiencing, or not experiencing, sorry, but we know that personal chefs out here make a shit ton of money. It's
I'm sure.
unbelievable.
You'd kill it out here.
You'd kill it out here.
But like if it's just pastries, like I feel like it'd be less. Like, you're not doing the whole thing. Like you're just.
Mariah's gonna be down in like Hell's Kitchen in the alleyway smoking cigarettes with all the other chefs.
Wait, did you say Mariah or Hidayah?
Oh, I
He
say
said
Mariah.
Mariah.
My
Oh,
bad.
okay.
Oh my god! All
that's
of them do it.
my bad.
Whoa.
Sluts.
Stupid.
It's the same. Mariah,
Hidayah.
Hidayah.
It is.
Wait now.
You guys are the same.
Speaking of concocting recipes and coming up with stuff, Zane and I actually have something coming out very soon. So we teamed up Cremota and Zila, which is Zila, Ilya. They're too similar. Our buddy Ilya's company, and we came out with a Java chip protein shake.
I love Java chip.
Are we
my
are we saying what the
favorite.
other thing is or no?
Yeah.
Oh, we can?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not only did we do a protein shake, we also did a pre-workout. Are you sure we're allowed to say that? A pre-workout.
Elliot calls us. He's like, delete that.
I know he'd freak out if we weren't supposed to say
Y'all
it.
have been teasing it on Instagram. It's okay.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have. I
We're
forget.
good. But yeah, and the pre-workout is an iced vanilla coffee. And it is absolutely incredible. I'm super excited to put it out because the protein that we have actually has chocolate chip sprinkles inside of it. So you get like that little bite as you're drinking it.
Java
Guys,
chip is so good.
it's incredible. It definitely the best coffee coffee
far.
like protein coffee pre-workout I've ever had.
Is there caffeine in the protein powder? It's just flavor.
It's very, very minimal. It's not as a caffeine substitute, but there is in the pre-workout.
Okay, yeah.
But it's crazy because this is something I had been doing for a long time, and I was mixing instant coffee into my protein shakes, like back at the Porter Ranch house, and I was posting stories of it. I actually found videos of me making protein coffee, and I thought it was so cool that we finally came out with it, and now we have something that's done
really
together.
And it tastes when you put coffee in it, it tastes good, but this tastes like just complete, like it was handcrafted, like perfectly done for you. And if you want like more coffee, like more caffeine in it, you just put an extra like cup of coffee in it, and it's perfect.
It's insane. I love it, and especially the pre-workout because I have a hard time drinking like a blueberry razzle dazzle at 6 in the morning before the gym.
Yeah.
But having it as a coffee substitute, just take that pre-workout.
I wonder if you
It's
could
nice.
like work that protein powder into like some brownies or something.
The Pop-Tart, the
yes.
strudels. Oh my God, I'm getting really pumped.
I'm really excited.
No, you got to try
What
these
does that stand
Pop-Tarts.
for?
You got to try these Pop-Tarts.
We've been munching on these
Is that what-
protein Pop-Tarts, and they are incredible. They're called legendary legendary treats. You get them on Amazon. They have like 7 different flavors. Make sure to check it out on Amazon. It is the best
Oh my God.
treats ever.
Let's see what Hadaya can come up with.
Yeah, we need to get you to.
That's fine.
Cremota protein pancakes.
Oh, there you
Ooh,
go.
yeah,
there you go.
those
Mariah, you're on the team too.
Let's say Mariah's doing it.
Ideas, execution.
Yeah, but we've been throwing teasers out here and there. We're going to be throwing more out.
Yeah, it's
And
coming beginning of August. I believe the launch is the 9th.
Can we talk about your shoot or no?
Oh yeah, we did a shoot for it the other day. I got all oiled up.
This is his like reveal for his his
Pre-workout.
chiseled body.
Oh, you're looking good. God, I saw your torso today, Heath. I could not believe my eyes.
Thank you.
It's like when we were there, like it's crazy how different your body looks once you oil it up and you spray a little bit. It was insane.
I know it doesn't make any sense.
Seeing that. Hold on, I want to show Matt. Can I show
saw
Matt?
he showed me the
I,
picture.
I,
you
showed
showed
him,
me?
I saw them.
I showed him the boxing.
I love him so much. I hate him too. I hate looking at that. I'm like, that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, I
Good
know.
for you.
Good for you. Really, really proud.
No, you guys
You just
look
feel
really
like you
good.
just feel like a failure when you're like, damn.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
can Hadaya see that stuff?
Well, that's actually crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. All right.
Oh, you can't show too much. They can see it.
Oh yeah.
He has a girlfriend.
He's taken.
He's taking.
Mariah, have you been like catching like glances at Heath like in a new light? You're like, ooh.
Yes. No, yeah, I literally was
Yes.
watching Mariah's face when they were talking about it. I was like, yeah.
You looking at me
Of
different?
course, physically he looks incredible, but you can also tell his whole attitude changed. I think that's why I'm like even more attracted to him. Not because
You
of
guys
the six
definitely look
pack.
healthier. Both of you look
We
a lot
feel
healthier.
healthier
Yeah.
too.
And I want to tell you why
You
I'm
look
really
younger.
attracted to you now.
Yeah.
Because
No, tell him, say it.
You both literally look 10 years younger. Like you actually look your age now.
Really? I would say a little bit younger.
Yeah, like
No,
you,
I
don't
you
think
look
you guys
like
passed with
26.
I mean, when we were like, I feel like 21, we looked, or not 21, like 23, we looked like
We looked 42.
30s. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
bad.
We felt 42.
yeah.
Your doctor told you guys had the body of a
50.
40-year-old.
No, it was
Pretty
a
insane.
50-year-old.
No.
Yeah, 50. Right?
Oh
bad.
my goodness.
Bad.
Either way,
But yeah.
we were not healthy.
Yeah, it's been really nice. It's been really nice just like taking care of your body and
Health is
watch-
wealth, baby.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And I've been
most
feeling much
important
better too. It really is like medication. It's like taking medication for like stress and anxiety, like eating
Yeah, for
better,
your
working
mental
out every
health.
day. It works. It really does.
And you guys
best
didn't
thing.
even do anything crazy. Like you didn't starve yourself. You didn't. You
No.
just
he did something. He did crazy. He was crazy.
Well, my last few days, I was
yeah for the shoot.
yeah.
grinding to get super.
Yeah. But it's
leaned out.
literally just like being consistent and committing to something.
Yeah.
It
that-
is.
that-
It really
that's
is all
all
about
it takes.
consistency.
Yeah.
It's the routine. But it's I keep thinking about it. I'm like, I look back, I'm like, wow, that was so hard and it took so long to do. But in the grand scheme of things, I ate like a piece of shit for 20 years. Did all that damage to my body. To be able to get where I am right now in 4 months compared to the years and years and years that I've been eating poorly and doing that, it's really not bad.
It shows you how much shit you were eating back then, especially like after like getting there in 4 months. You're like, wow, all I had to do was just cut out
4 months.
bad shit.
4 months isn't even a long time.
It's not.
No, not at all.
It's not at all.
That's not a lot.
And you weren't like, it's not like you were starving yourself. You weren't doing anything like, sorry,
eating
that's what
clean.
you meant by crazy.
Yeah.
You were just eating clean.
You should take some steroids just to see. Just to see.
I'm like thinking about it now. Can you just get on a little bit of test or something?
Yeah, just for like a month of steroids, just to see as an experiment, but just to be like, wow,
Guys,
that
I'm
was
doing
cool.
this as a joke. It's sarcastic.
I think you get
wouldn't that mess
addicted
you
to that
up?
shit when
Like,
you take
wouldn't that mess you
steroids.
up
It's like,
after?
it's the side effects that
Yeah,
are.
like after if you stop after the month, wouldn't that just mess you up?
Does it?
I already got gyno. I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't need more.
guys, you should not be
Don't even
promoting
need it anymore.
steroids.
We're like,
You do not even need your surgery that you want anymore.
It is much better.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think you look like amazing without even having to like do anything. Like I think just maintaining this is
I think he's great. Yeah.
I know you want to
If
get
want
like
to
bigger.
can I say something?
But right now you look amazing.
Yeah.
I think just your traps, I feel like
That's
is
it.
the biggest
That's-
thing because I never notice how like cut and like you are like
Yeah.
it actually how much fucking muscle you have now. But I just say your traps, it would just be like
that's my biggest insecurity of my body now is because I think since I was bigger and I lost the weight, I kind of like you know what I mean. So my clavicle shows
like
more,
bones,
and
yeah.
I'm kind of like skinny in my neck right here.
Yeah.
But I've been working traps a lot harder than usual. I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah, Hidai's been doing a lot of traps lately, huh?
Trapping.
Traffic, that's a different kind of trap. It's not that one.
Did you?
I don't work
Let's talk about hot dogs. Did you go?
Very good.
Did you go to the Nathan's hot dog eating contest?
You did?
At Coney. Wait, what?
you did?
No,
I'm just in
she's
shock.
asking
Wait,
if
I'm
she
asking
did.
a question. Did you go to the Nathan's hot dog eating contest in Coney Island?
No, because I can't like eat like it has to be halal, so like I can't eat meat from like just anywhere.
Oh no, just to watch.
Just did you see
Oh,
Joey
It's
Chest?
a whole show where like there's a huge audience in Coney Island and they watch Joey Chestnut win every single year.
Yeah.
Oh,
Guy ate what? 64 hot
even hear
dogs.
that.
It's like
67.
tradition for like the longest time that
I've never heard
Nathan's
that.
Hot Dogs has a whole competition every year, and the same guy wins, and people try to beat him. But it's like a concert. Like hundreds of people show up to Coney Island, and you just sit and watch these.
who performs at these? Who's like the main?
Only the
headliner?
best eaters in the world.
Joey Chestnut.
Okay.
He sounds like a country singer.
He does.
Joey
That does.
Joey
Chestnut.
Chestnut.
Yeah.
Dude, he actually was doing an eating competition this morning in Vegas
Joey
yeah,
Chestnut.
Oh,
for
he's
Kane's
nice.
chicken fingers.
Yep.
Yes. How'd he do?
I think
He's
he just,
still
I don't
eating.
think he was even competing against anybody else. He was just trying to
Set a
set
record.
the record for how many chicken fingers he.
I wonder what type of preparations you have to do in order, like before a contest. Like, do you not
he a
eat
big
for a
guy?
whole
No,
day?
you
Like,
have
what's
to
the-
eat to stretch your stomach out because if you stop eating, your stomach starts shrinking,
Oh,
and then you
yeah.
wouldn't be able to fill it up as much.
Yeah.
Damn, so you got to eat so
like-
much before.
That's like when I was my old self. I would eat ahead of time before going to a buffet, so I could pack
What?
in more.
Oh, this is back.
Really?
Oh,
Dude,
back
this
in
is shit
wrestling?
I would eat. No, just like my whole life. You just there's
Wait,
there's steps.
back when you were like just eating like shit, you would eat more just so you could fill up
Knowing
more
that,
at a
yeah,
buffet.
you don't just wing it and end up at a buffet. It's
Wait, that's crazy.
That's an issue, baby. That was an issue.
but yeah, I would be like, all right,
Stomach bigger,
buffet.
purposely.
We're going to the buffet tomorrow. There's steps you got to take. There's a whole process.
Oh,
Oh,
my
I would do that
goodness.
shit for Pizza Hut buffet.
That's what I was just about to ask. If you had to do an eating competition of something, what would be the thing you'd want to eat
Pizza
that
Hut.
you think
Pizza.
you wouldn't get sick enough of?
I could do pizza.
It has to be little squares though, like for pizza like that for me. I couldn't do like
Yeah, I could do pizza.
Honestly, just meat, straight meat.
Oh,
straight meat, like chicken nuggets.
If it was like 72 ounces of filet mignon, that's I think where I would
you
really
could
shine.
do that as a like in an eating contest.
They
Steak?
have that.
He
You
could,
Do you
actually.
think you could go eat the 72-ounce steak that's out in Texas?
Probably. Yeah, I don't. You've never seen me go
Could
into
you do
a
it in
frenzy.
an hour, like less than an hour?
Yeah,
Your dad could.
before his
Oh yeah, he can't have
medical
red meat.
incident.
We're going to Amarillo. I want to see that go down.
I think I can do that with fried rice and chicken, like an eating contest.
Oh, could
Do you need
you?
rice?
Fried rice and
You need a lot
chicken.
of rice.
If you put like yum yum sauce on top, I can eat.
He does the
whole
entire
order.
Benihana
Yeah, I know.
grill.
If there's something like that, I would 100% do it for fun and have you guys all.
I could do milkshakes.
Milkshake.
I can easily
I
bang
can
out
do
200
shakes.
milkshakes.
I can do shakes all day.
Yeah, all day. Those do not fill me up.
What about pasta?
I will say
pasta
though,
macaroni.
Filling. Pasta's very filling.
the worst feeling in the world is being overly full, because we had our little celebration when I finished my journey. I was like, I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna eat like crazy and have like a big celebration. I dead ass wanted to die because I was that uncomfortable. It hurt so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, your body just gets
not
used
used
to
to it
like
anymore.
the greens and the healthy food where it's like in shock when.
Yeah, it was brutal.
But you also had like fucking Taco Bell. You had Lazy Dog. We had
Okay.
Cold
That's okay,
Stone.
it's all right.
No. I'm just saying that's why his.
Cold Stone, lazy dog.
But who was with me during all of this doing the same thing?
I ate that whole damn cup of Cold Stone. Yes, I did.
One time, I did like this show, and we had to slate our name and then a fun fact about ourselves. And I didn't have any fun facts that like everybody knows everything about
Yeah.
me. So I made myself eat an entire large pie so I can say that I can eat an entire pizza pie by myself.
What size? What size?
A large pie.
Did you do
A large
this?
pie?
Were you eating the pizza thinking
I
this
need
is
it.
what I need a fun fact? I might as well say.
Because my mom, I got the idea because my mom used to do it growing up. We used to order her a whole pie to herself, and she's like, I can eat the whole thing. So she was able to do it, and I thought that was the coolest thing just to say.
How old are you?
18?
4.
And did the crowd, did like the room when you said it, where was
Oh,
everyone
they,
like,
they
"Ooh"?
lost it.
Oh, they
Because I'm like
did.
this little thing on stage, and they were like, huh?
I mean, a large New York pizza, I feel like is fucking.
They're bigger.
It's
Big.
huge.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
yeah.
huge.
Don't think an LA pizza. No,
Yeah, no,
this
it's
was like
like
a family size.
folding
Like,
it.
family of 4. Yeah.
A pizza? Would you do like a New York pizza contest?
What's the question?
Like New York pizza, like New York style pizza? I think
Yeah.
that's something I can eat a lot in one sitting.
Because it's thinner.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Are you
sorry
a big
going back to that?
pizza eater now that you moved out there?
I do eat more pizza than like I was in Florida. Yeah, because like it's everywhere and it's so cheap.
So cheap.
It's so
It's a freaking
cheap. Yeah.
dollar.
Yeah, like 99 cents.
I don't
pizza-
get
It's still
how
a
they-
dollar?
So
The 99
good.
cents pizza places are the best.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
so good.
understand how they can do that.
It kind of makes
Make
sense
money.
though. You think
'Cause it's
about
packed.
it. It's just the dough, the sauce,
Yeah.
the cheese, and if you think about, oh, that's $12 per everything that we put
And the
out.
water's
It's already
already
a
there
$12
in New
pizza.
York.
Well, it's 8 slices. I couldn't go to Vaughn's right there and grab the ingredients and make a pizza for less than $8.
Yeah, that is true.
You know what I mean?
They make their dough. They make their
Yeah, the
sauce.
water's
If
there.
You're
All
making
the like,
everything.
authentic ingredients are from.
The sodas though for $2 or $3. People come in, they buy that. That you can just
Are you,
and
are you popping
everybody's
coins?
buying
popping coins. I'm just saying, like I'm thinking about the change.
You go in there, you get a slice.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
wants to
hey,
be in
hey.
a classic movie so bad. Here you go.
Do you remember at Taco Bell those damn things with you drop the coin in and,
Yeah.
Yes.
and you would
Yeah.
try to get it like
Yes.
on the
I
What did
wasted
you get?
so much of my parents' money.
Yes. What
You
did
get
you
the
get
free
with that?
Cinetwists.
yeah.
Oh, I did it.
The
Yeah.
99 cents.
You be in there like
Dude, they still make that shit good.
It's
The
good.
little
So
the
good.
acrylic
It's pasta.
colorful thing. Do you remember that? Oh, you never went to Taco Bell. She had Taco Bell for the first time with me.
I don't want to hear.
Really?
You didn't like it?
She almost threw up.
No, he had me try it a couple years ago for the first time just to do it on video, and it was terrible.
you want
Really?
a fast food family in general or just no Taco Bell?
No fast food.
Any fast food. What is Chick-fil-A considered fast food to you?
Yeah, I mean, I have Chick-fil-A now. Growing up, we never
okay.
had. The only fast food I had was McDonald's. My grandma took me when I was 5. She snuck me and my brother there.
I like that. Start off like the healthy way young, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and now I
Help.
don't. Now I don't like bother going.
Exactly.
Before we continue, we want to give a big thank you to our sponsor of this episode, Movement.
In a tiny apartment in Southern California, 2 college dropouts teamed up to create a watch company that broke all the rules. With fair prices, unexpected colors, and clean original designs, Movement grew into one of the fastest growing watch brands, shipping to over 160 countries across the globe.
Now, Movement has even expanded into blue light glasses that protect your eyes from your screens. They've got minimalist jewelry and even more style essentials that don't break the bank, all designed out of California headquarters.
Movement watches have the look and quality of a $400 to $500 watch, but it's costing a fraction of the price because they were built online and own their process from start to finish.
You're going to get that beautiful watch shipped right to your door for free, and if you don't love it, you can ship it right back for free again.
Plus, their blue light filtering glasses are a game changer. It really helps with eye strain and poor sleeping patterns, and you're going to love the modern style of the frames.
So if you want to elevate your look with style that doesn't break the bank, then join the movement and get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to mvmt.com/unfiltered.
Again, that's mvmt.com/unfiltered. Thank you, movement. We love ya. How is the nightlife in New York? Are you like a homebody? You stay home a lot, or you
I
go
do
out?
stay home a lot. I
Yeah.
get very anxious and like bigger crowds, and like I just don't know a lot of people, so I do feel uncomfortable like in the crowds, and like I don't know. I get so much anxiety.
Do you like a pub? Do you like a pub scene kind of a thing? A lot of
more like-
TVs.
I'd be more comfortable if like Bree has her group of friends that she had like from when she started college that like I've now like started hanging out with too. So like if they're doing something at the house, like that's the only thing that like.
Oh, you better
does
watch that.
interest
She's
me.
stealing your friends, baby.
Do you go out shopping a lot?
Not a lot, no.
What's like a
try
typical
not
day
to-
look like?
She opens that
Wake up
laptop,
at 1,
Netflix.
wake up at 1, maybe order food, sit the rest of the day, don't do anything. Like, it's so depressing.
Pretty
It's
laid-
really depressing.
You're living life like a
back.
rock star, then.
No, it's awful.
But do you ever go like sit on a rooftop and just marvel at the cityscape?
Yeah, the rooftop is, I did do that a lot. Like, I was sitting on the roof, especially when we were moving out of our last place and in the beginning. That middle part, once it was winter, and then, like, after the winter, I was kind of more in, like, a weird headspace. Like, I wasn't going up to the roof, but in the beginning when we first moved and right before we left the apartment.
Is it
Gotcha.
so weird having a winter with like snow?
It wasn't weird because I do like going to see the snow. Like, I would go to Canada every winter break, so like I had like been used to the snow and
Right.
that weather, but like it was a little different living in it. Like, yeah, like if you did have to go out at
Oh, it's
night,
a
and
pain in the ass.
Does it
It was
get
painful.
annoying, or you just you like seeing the snow? You like
it's
the cold weather?
pretty watching it fall, but then like
Stepping
when
in
you're
it.
like stepping in it and it's
Sloshing
freezing
around.
Yeah,
and
because
you're
it's
like,
like dirty snow in
Yeah,
the city.
it
It's
doesn't
not
make-
pretty.
I hate
Yeah.
the snow. I hate the snow. I hate the rain and I hate the snow.
Like when I'm in New York and it's like really cold outside and the snow, it makes me not want to leave.
yeah, you
like the
don't wanna
hotel
leave.
room.
You don't
yeah.
want to leave.
Nobody wants to be wet.
It's
Exactly.
good. It's good for one Instagram picture where
Yeah.
you're like, "Woo!" and then you're like,
so
"Get this out of
And
here."
the picture is always like never showing the ground. So if it'd be brown. Show that side.
People look so pretty in the snow though because
Oh,
the light
you're-
like,
oh my
reflects
gosh.
everyone's faces.
The
Like when we go
best
skiing, I'm like,
pictures.
everyone is looking good today.
The best
Gorgeous.
pictures.
Hadaya, I have a question.
My question for Hadaya.
Hadaya, yes.
Matt over there.
What is one New York City thing that is very touristy that you haven't done but you've always wanted to do, but you feel bad because it's so touristy? Like, do you really have you
don't
been
know,
to the
because-
top of the Empire State
No,
Building?
that's the only thing I have not done. Like, I haven't seen the Empire State Building. I haven't gone up into it, but like I've seen the Statue of Liberty. Like, I've done that. Like, me and my mom had went like about 5 years ago. In,
Okay.
like, the summertime. So we,
Been there, done that.
yeah, so like we did see the Statue of Liberty. Like, we went and saw like Times Square. Like, we've done all that. So like, the Empire State Building is like one of the only things like I haven't really gone and like seen. Or like the other building, I can't remember what it is. It has like literally like mirrors.
Chrysler?
What's the
What
one
is it?
building that's a really like
The vessel.
hexagon? Like
Oh,
really
that's
The
like,
vessel,
where
right?
everyone's killed themselves.
What?
At.
yeah.
They're
What?
debating
It's
on.
this-
They're debating on getting rid of it.
It's this really really sick building
It's
that
called
they
the
did.
vessel.
You've
And then
seen
they
it.
closed it off now because people were
Also, guys, did you know that the suicide help hotline is now not that? Remember that Logic song where it's like 1-888-46?
Yeah.
It's now just 988.
oh nice.
Oh, it's good.
It's 988 if you ever need someone to talk to. That's what I'm saying. But that building, that I can't.
this.
That was in New York.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's
It's
still
still there.
It's still there. You
I've
can't.
Never seen that.
I've
It's
never
by the
seen that
water.
before.
Well, first after when people
In
were
Manhattan?
jumping
Yeah.
off, they
It's pretty far from you.
they made a
Like, by the-
requirement.
on the other side, like by like
It's
my-
where the ship, you know, the museum, the like battleship.
The
It's
like,
It's
Intrepid.
far.
Yeah.
It's far from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like a map in Halo.
Or
because
there's
my
like a
school-
man-made
Yeah.
island too over there. Yeah.
Do we want to get
The
more
other way.
directions?
felt like I
Do
just
we
heard-
want to get more directions for
Sorry,
the
I can't
I
find
felt
it.
like I just listened
Now,
to
what's
an
the
Uber
address?
conversation, like an Uber drive conversation.
Uber drive.
Uber jobber.
It looks like something that they would do like go to the in the Avengers or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very futuristic.
Because at first, anybody could just go up, and then the incident started happening, and then they made it a requirement that you couldn't go up there alone. You had to go with somebody, and then now
It's completely
you
closed.
can't close. And they've been debating on taking it down because like that's what all people like
It's just
kind of
memory of
think
it,
about,
yeah.
where they're just
Yeah,
like.
that's
Yeah,
awful.
it is really eerie. Just like get
That's
rid of it.
awful.
But imagine being that artist, being like, "My creation, I
right.
worked so hard on this."
Yeah, that would suck. That
But
would
imagine your creation was like people were using it. It's like
Yeah, I'm
I
sure-
would feel
Yeah,
even
I would
worse.
feel bad.
I would
Take
feel
it-
so
take it away.
bad.
suck.
Like,
That's true. Yeah.
People were using my building. Like
Yeah.
Make it a slide, a water slide or something.
Water slide.
Go karts.
Wow.
It is. I don't know. It's kind of ugly. It activates my tryptophobia.
Trip. Yeah.
It looks like. I don't know.
Like Lamborghini headquarter too, or something.
I see that.
Any apartment like nightmare, like because you live in an apartment now, it's your first time
Yeah.
living in an apartment. Is there like anything crazy that's happening in the apartment? Any landlord
leaks?
nightmare situations?
So like our landlords for our first building wasn't really an issue. Like they never really contacted us that much, and it got sold. So like the new management took over within like the last 2 months of our lease, so it wasn't really an issue. The only issue we had in that apartment, honestly, was like we would order food. And the Uber guy would come in and literally open our front door and try to walk in.
Wait,
my
what?
And I would start shouting. I would be like, yo, like, what? I would like,
Yo, get the fuck up!
Yo, back up.
I would raise my voice so they would always shut the door so quickly because I would yell. And
Does it seem like it's an opening to another like?
No, like it's an apartment building. Like there's no way.
Hey, I don't
It's
have my
safe.
scarf on, motherfucker.
No, like literally, I would scream. And it happened like 3 times. And like I would put the top one on, like a lot of the time just to see, and they would like push on it, and I'd be like, "Are you kidding me?"
Oh,
And I would scream. I'd be like, "Are you like actually kidding me? Like, why do you think you can come in?"
that's crazy.
That
Like,
is yeah.
why?
We always make jokes how like Postmates like just walking in. Like I make that joke with Matt like probably once a month. Like I'll grab his Postmate, I'll go up to his room and go Postmates, and I'll open it like with a different like accent and see if it works.
The worst, Zane and I, we've been watching some scary,
funny.
like, and intense movies. And Zane, though, where he sits on the couch, Zane during the movie
All
will
the time.
always go. Like he keeps checking.
'Cause
And
I'll
I'm
just
like,
hear
stop.
shit.
I'm like, stop looking down the foyer. You're making me.
Because one day I just feel like I'm gonna look out the window and someone's just gonna be standing there. I don't know. It's
The worst
scary.
is looking out at night and it's just blackness, but you know that you have light inside, so
people
it's
seeing
so
you.
clear of what you're doing inside, but you can't see out.
Exactly. I
That
don't like
that
that
bothers
shit.
me.
Yeah, like today when we were at your house, when you were coming back from the gym, when the guy came in with the massage table,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
no, like we heard a knock, and I looked at Brie and I'm like, I think I heard a knock, but like I know Matt was up and I know Todd was there, and I'm like Zane would have the key, like who's knocking? And then all of a sudden I just hear like the door open and like something thing fall to the ground. He like dropped the like bed onto the
Yeah.
ground, and I'm like, is someone robbing the house?
He actually called me. He's like, "Hey, by the way, I'm here." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'll be there in 5 minutes." He's like, "I'm walking in right now," and I was like, "Oh shit!" And knowing that you both were still there, I was like, "Oh, well, he's harmless, but they're probably gonna freak out."
No,
for
because
like
we were
a good
literally
10
looking
seconds.
from like the stair, like we were looking down the stairs. We're like,
No, you're just like, "Free run!"
She does the yelling tactic. Yo, 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 yo.
no, me and Brie backed into your room. We closed the door. We're like, none of my business.
This has happened way too many times at Zane's. I've seen the podcast. Run!
I'm not gonna get robbed all the time.
Oh my.
No.
Chiropractor robs.
Chiropractor scares too easy.
No, I'm sorry about that. I should have called you
No,
immediately
it's fine.
after,
No,
but
it's
I called
fine.
like 5 minutes
We
later.
like ignored it. Honestly, we're just so used to weird things. We're just like, what happens happens. Like,
That's true. You guys are from New York now, you know? You're a New Yorker.
you
You've
see
seen
weird
it
things
all.
on the train. You gotta ignore it.
Exactly.
You gotta ignore it.
Oh, is there that many subway performers? Because I see TikToks all the time, and it seems
yeah,
like
there is like a good amount